You want to do it how you want to do it. I'm not a person that's going to tell you, that's going to preach to you or tell you what you should do when you're not going to listen to me and not going to do it. So that's the main thing in life. And I think that we all have to deal with it. But as I move on, I learned that in life, it's not easy. It never will be. It gets harder no matter who you are. And as you get older, let me break it down for you. As you're a baby, it's a little easy. When you become a kid, it's easy. You don't have nothing to think about. As you become a teenager, you have a lot to think about. Hormones are starting to go crazy. You just getting horny. I'm going to put it plain and simple. But as you become in your 20s, you start to learn a little bit more about life. When you get to your 30s, you learn a little bit more. When you get to your 40s, you do the same thing and learn more. And bottom line, you're going to learn. Hopefully in your 40s, you would have learned as much as you could have, and you'll understand what life is about. When you become 50 and 60, then you'll have more experience and you understand life a little bit more. But when you're in your 70s through 90, if you live to be 100, then life, it gets a little difficult. Arthritis starts setting in. I'm sure it starts setting in the age of 40. And trust me, it does. And there are things in your life you just got to deal with. And as you get older, either you're going to be in some nursing home or some retirement home, whatever you want to call it, or somebody, I'm thinking it could be a friend, family member, whoever, it might be able to take care of you. Don't count on it. So basically, I think as you watch my documentary, the first one, and as you watch this one, you'll understand a little bit more about who I am. Plus, once you read the autobiography, you'll understand everything that I've went through as a kid, as a teenager, or should I say as a little boy, teenager, as a young man, and as a middle-aged man. You'll understand, I'll understand those things. You'll understand about me. You'll understand that my ancestors, I have African American ancestors, or should I say I had ancestors from Africa, ancestors from Spain, ancestors from France, ancestors from Poland, ancestors from the Dominican Republic, ancestors from the United States who were the Indians, the original Indians that were here. So actually, I mix Spanish, French, Polish, Jewish, Indian, African, Dominican, and European or white, if you want to call it. So that's what I'm mixed with. I'm a mixture of whatever, a melting pot, as you could say, just like New York City. And I learned to deal with it. A lot of people look at me, they say, oh, I look like a white man, or I look Hispanic, or I look Latino. Somebody said when I had my beard, I look like an Arabic. So I mean, people just look at me and they decide what sexual orientation I am. They decide what racial background I will be. I mean, that is nothing I could say. And why should I say anything? Because it doesn't really matter what's my sexual orientation. It doesn't matter what's my racial background. It doesn't matter what's my gender. I'm the same person no matter who it is. I am who I am. Deal with it. Should I say love me or hate me?